fine.
Do it, baby.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're cutting in because that was definitely not Shatter. That was Shards, which I always screw up myself as well.
It's fine. We'll get it fixed.
Yeah. So, holy crap, a Montana.
Montana. Oh my God, their Yamato
Hindenburg.
is. I know their Yamato.
Hindenburg.
Their Yamato's name is Slava. That's gonna mess me up hardcore.
Oh my God.
All right, let's look at the SCL lineup, bringing Montana, Kremlin, Des Moines, double Petropavlovsk, triple Stalingrad, and a lone Gearing.
Yep. And meanwhile, over on the ZUOSI side, you did that on purpose, didn't you?
Yeah, baby.
You wanted me to try to.
I wanted you to trip over that just like I did. Go right ahead, have fun.
Thank you so much. The only thing is, I tripped over that with grace because I have wild turkey in me. So,
did you just? I see what that was subtle. Wow.
Thank you. Thank you.
Jackass.
So we've got,
let's go.
we got Slava in the Yamato. We got Kremlin, double Des Moines, Hindenburg.
I'm excited to see my Hindenburg.
Venezia, Petropavlovsk, Gearing, and Shimakaze. Now, this Shimakaze is running 12-kilometer torpedoes.
Now, I'll tell you who's not excited to see the Hindenburg is all those damn Russian cruisers on the other team. They are really not excited to see the Hindenburg and the Venezia, let me tell you.
Well, Hindenburg's at 1/4 HE pen, which means that the Hindenburg will pen 50 millimeters of armor.
You got it.
All the Russian cruisers.
All the Russian cruiser deck armor, as well as the Venezia shells will also pin those decks as well. ZUOSI going for an AC split here, sending quite a bit of force over to A, gearing double Des Moines, Venezia, and Kremlin headed that way, while the Petro, Yami, Hindi, and Shimakaze head the opposite direction.
Yep, looks like both teams are going AC split. Nobody's really caring much about B, except ZUOSI has a Des Moines that is in striking distance of B if he chooses to go.
He could sneak in there if he wanted. I will say, Zaf, I'm not a fan of SCL's gearing play right now, right? Like, I understand why you put a destroyer in here early. So maybe I'm being a little premature, but what I don't want to see is this gearing stay in here, right?
So I think the problem is that they probably wanted the gearing to go to A, but he probably spawned on the C side. So he ended up going to the cap that he's nearest, which, I mean, it's hard to fault, but at the same time, you're absolutely correct.
Yeah.
Like,
so now that they've
doing nothing.
Now that they put the Stalingrad in that cap, what I would like to see out of SCL, I'd like to see them rotate that gearing either wide on the 10 line to spot, but honestly, they really need him to go back to B and try to cap the center of the board. Now, they don't know that yet because they haven't seen enough, but, I mean, that to me is the way to go.
With the Stalingrad in C cap, I'm surprised he hasn't radared yet because, I mean, seriously, you need to know who you're up against, right?
True.
Especially if you radar and you only see one Shimakaze, okay, your gearing can go charge him with the Petropavlovsk and the Stalingrad behind him. That's an easy win.
Big Papa Bill's Kremlin here might have a shot on that Des Moines if he can move up just a bit. That Des Moines, that Zeusers, is taking some shells.
How is he at half health already?
I think he got slapped around from somebody. Must have been, I don't know, the Monty might have gotten some shells in on him. But they're pushing the Des Moines back, and Bill's going to have a cross shot here. Here comes some of the shells already coming in.
Oh.
We lost sight of him. Oh, they didn't hit him that hard. Yeah.
They hit him enough.
They pushed him back. He knows he's been touched. All right, now that I see where the Zuo Petro is, I understand why they did not push the gearing into B.
Oh, look at the Petro. Look at all the torpedoes he just took. Gornasha just took like 2.
Woo! All the torpedoes. Well, they're radaring the gearing now, but it's a little too late, I think.
Yeah.
Now, the thing is, they've got a lot of radar on that flank. They're going to be able to keep him radared for a while if they stagger those radars properly.
Broken Trident, I see your flex. I'll handle that later, because you can't see me now.
5 minutes gone. No caps going anywhere. No one on A, no one on B. Both teams sitting in C.
I mean, are you surprised, Raptor? This is Shards after all.
This is Shatter, Zaf. This is Shatter.
Oh, Shatter. See what you guys
my.
do? Oh, what?
Oh, my.
Oh.
Oh, my.
Oh.
Oh, my, Zaf.
Okay, never mind. This
Well
is
done.
Shatter.
Well done to the SCL gearing, Morgan. Well done getting those torpedoes into the Shimakaze. That will easily allow them to flip C. Stalingrad already in
Shimikaze
there ticking them up.
using that island camouflage.
I mean, look how
Oof.
far forward this gearing is, but he doesn't have anything to fear yet, right? I don't know if they know where the Petropavlovsk is over there at the 5-6 line now, but he knows the Hindenburg certainly can't spot him. There's no way.
Yep. Yep.
Early kill and cap
Hindenburg's in a
advantage
really
going to...
bad spot.
He is kind of. Early cap and kill advantage both going to SCL here on Shatter. In Game 5, they need a win if they want to move on to Day 2. Both of these teams need a win if they want to move on. Somebody's moving into B, Zath.
I'm applauding right now because Kraken special has worked. Apparently,
Did they
Kraken
win?
has gotten win 3.
Goodness gracious. Well, they certainly they got all the way to the end, but they got there, and that's all that matters. You got to get into the day. It's like the playoffs, right? You just got to get into. You got to get in. Don't worry about that. Make it in, then worry about the rest.
Lovey Smith, a win is a win is a win is a win.
You got it. SCL now aggressively pushing through the C cap. Stalingrad, Petro, and Stalingrad kind of moving in a nice line there. Yep. Papa Bill's Kremlin still looking for shots through the B cap. Did manage to get, looks like he got a salvo into the Petropavlovsk there as he
now
maneuvering through the cap.
The key for SCL is they have to move together. They can't move one at a time. Midnight Viper is moving way too far up too quickly. Oh!
Bill just slapped that Petro. The guys at A basically just have to hold what they have. There's no need for them to move up. There's no need for them to move up.
Gornacha is low, though, and so is Black Eagle, actually.
Well, and Gornacha's out there where it looked like I saw the Venezia shells coming in. He does not need to eat that damage.
No. He needs to back up. He needs to reverse around the island.
ZUOSI tried to make a play through B, shove their Petro through the cap, but he actually grounded himself. No, he didn't. But he's slowing down, trying to hold in there, but I don't think he's going to make it.
Black Eagle Ops with the closest of Eurobeats. Gornacha now reversing.
Another Kremlin salvo falling all around this Petro, but he's about to fall. He fell out of the cap. Gave up all those cap points he worked so hard and gave up all that health to get. Lost them right there at the end.
Mm-hmm.
And now Midnight Viper Stalingrad will be crawling directly up his stern as now he's onto the B cap.
Shatter is a really tough map because in order to get B, you really need control of the flank, which SCL has secured over A side.
You mean the C side?
Sorry. Yes.
Yeah.
C side.
Now, ZUOSI has done something interesting. They've turned Slava's Yamato around. They're trying to kind of face this push head on, right? Mm-hmm. At a minimum, try to slow these guys down. Now, I don't know if it's going to be successful. The gearing, Monahan's gearing out there in front, doing a great job keeping everybody lit.
In doing so, you've pretty much agreed to sacrifice your Yamato. He's just there to stall because you need to give time for ZUOSI to react to what's going on. ZUOSI is definitely on the back foot here.
Oh, big time. They do manage to bag Gornacha, finally, very low, hanging out over there on the one line. He's the first kill of the game for ZUOSI, as they have pushed their Kremlin up pretty aggressively to the bottom end of the A cap.
But note the point differential. They're still
down. They have no board control.
SCL is the only team that's gaining points right now. So even with the loss of the ship, SCL is still almost a 2-to-1 advantage in points.
I'll tell you what's out. The ZUOSI gearing over here on the one line is doing a really good job as well.
Of course. ZUOSI, though, in Des Moines is just getting himself slapped around.
Yeah.
Now Atlas needs to get into A, the Kremlin. He has to get into A and just say, screw it, I don't care if the Stalingrad has flank shots on me. Like, he's got to get in.
If he hangs back far enough, the Stalingrad won't have flank shots, but he needs to pull the handbrake and stop right on the south edge of the cap.
Right.
He also, in my opinion, should be looking for better targets, but I'm guessing he doesn't have them right now.
Right.
He needs to angle a little better of that. The Monty will get some shells into him, too. SCL playing a very strong, very aggressive game right now, pushing through the C cap. Oh my goodness, watch Sniper Squad and Slava. This is going to end so badly for this Yamato. This is every Stalingrad player's dream right here. The point blank broadside Yamato.
Meanwhile, SCL gets a kill in the Des Moines too.
Oh.
There it goes.
2 quick kills for SCL. They go up 2 ships. As they're about to slap the gearing off the board, he took a good salvo from somebody. I'm not sure how, but he's been getting wrecked. Nope, there he goes.
You cannot afford to show cheek in a Yamato. That is a...
Nope.
That's a serious misplay right there.
SCL looking really solid here. Been pretty much all them all day. They haven't even killed this Hindenburg, but he's so ineffective because they've pushed him all the way to the back of the map.
Wow, he's literally on the border.
Yes, he's literally riding his spawn border. That's how ineffective he is.
Oof.
And that's not a knock against the player. I'm just saying they've just marginalized and driven him off to the point where he's just not useful. He's not dead. His points are still in play, but he's effectively useless.
He's getting better.
Yeah. SCL at this point, clearly in the driver's seat. All they have to do is hold what they have. They can even let them have the A-cap if they really want to. This Des Moines,
they win in 3 minutes.
Well, the Des Moines, like these guys at A, all they need to do is play safe. There's absolutely no reason to do anything that would cause you to take extraneous damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can even let them have the cap. You just don't need all the defense points. It's great, but you don't need them. It's kind of like at this point you don't need to win more. You're already winning.
Right. And we see this a lot with teams winning harder, but I don't know that SCL will win harder here.
No, I don't think so. Now, ZUOSI has pushed the Petro back into the B cap. That's at least going to slow down some of those points gains. Oh, never mind.
Hey, our boys won Game 3, apparently.
Game 5?
5, yeah.
DC Blasts Montana takes out the Petro that was trying to contest B. Now there's a Venezia trying to... Oh, he got slapped by Stalingrad shells. This is just brutal, Zath.
Yep.
This has just been all SCL. Once they killed that Shima in C, it's like just a long line of dominoes.
Mm-hmm. That's how Shatter plays, though. Like, you win one flank and you just roll them up on the other side.
Yep. They may yet finally kill this Hindenburg. Mr. Bean's continuing to chase him, continuing to put damage into him. Oh no, is he firing AP? Oh, Zath. Okay. So
Who's firing AP?
Oh, the Hindenburg. The Hindenburg is firing AP at the Petropavlovsk.
That's
so
it.
Part of what you're seeing there, I think, is a little, I don't know if it's inexperience or misunderstanding from ZUOSI about what they should be using that Hindenburg for.
Well, to be quite honest, at that point, it's all Hail Mary, right?
Yeah,
like you have to hope.
I agree with you, but I mean, I don't know. I feel a little like it feels like SCL was just a very. I mean, they clearly had a plan and a strategy and executed it very well. And once they got that shim out, it was just steamroll, baby, just steamroll.